like we became kind of big, kind of fast within Sweden. And we had like all our straight edge ideas and veganism and all that stuff. So there was a lot of like the old raw punk and crust people who just like partly just thought we were full of shit and like pretentious or whatever. But also some of them, I think, thought it was kind of funny to just hate us. So there was a lot of like, not a lot of confrontation, but there was bands writing songs, extra many songs about getting drunk because we were straight edge, or like stuff like that, anti-refuse songs. And if we play with those types of bands, we could expect getting like meatballs thrown at us and stuff like that. So there was a sort of, it wasn't antagonistic because of course I love a lot of those bands, but we did play once with a bunch of crust bands in Jönköping, which is kind of a hotbed for that type of stuff. And Jonsson from Anti Cimex was there, the singer, and he was kind of freaking Dennis out backstage. So Dennis sort of like, "You go talk to him. I can't talk to him." And I sat and talked to Jonsson for a while because he was out of his mind. Like at that point, I couldn't even, I wasn't capable of like discerning what was going on, if it was just drunk or if it was on pills or whatever. But he was saying these crazy things to me about dreams he'd had, and like walking so fast across the desert that the sand turned to glass, like weird shit like that. And I was just like, okay, man. And I like freaks, like, so I thought it was awesome. I just loved talking to him. And then I guess he kind of liked talking to me. So at a certain point, he just goes, he sort of snaps out. He has like a moment of lucidity, and he sort of goes, "You like US hardcore, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I had the first Minor Threat 7-inch, but someone else stole the actual like record, or I lost it. But I have the lyric sheet. Do you want it? And I was like, "Yeah, man." And this was like a Friday maybe or a Saturday. He was out of his mind, like drunk, maybe on drugs, whatever. And so we play that show. We go home on the Sunday, and I swear to God, on the Tuesday in the mail was the Minor Threat lyric sheet.
That's so awesome.
I was just like, he's just talking now. Like this is just talk. And then when like just like the very first mail day after the conversation, it was in my hands.